Hello and welcome to Z Videos. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at some of the most famous celebrities who have opened up their hearts and homes to children in need. Adoption is a beautiful act of love and compassion, and these stars have shown us just how rewarding it can be. From Hollywood A-listers to music icons, let's explore the heartwarming stories of celebrities who have chosen to adopt. 1. Sia adopted two 18-year-old boys who were aging out of foster care in 2019. In May 2020, the Chandelier singer revealed that back in 2019, she adopted two teenage boys who were about to age out of the foster care system. Sia told SiriusXM,
"How are they finding quarantine?"
They are both finding it pretty difficult, one more so than the other, but they're both doing things that are really good for them right now, that are like really helpful. Like they're really doing a lot of like educational stuff that's good for them.
She expanded on how parenting was going during an October 2020 interview. "The entire system is so underfunded and understaffed that there are not enough people to really monitor how the kids are being taken care of," Sia told InStyle. "And now my sons very much want to be a part of that change, so I am trying to give them the resources to do that." 2. Rosario Dawson adopted her daughter Isabella when she was 11 years old. During a 2021 interview with Parents magazine, Dawson shared that she's known she wanted to adopt since was she 5 years old.
"I told my mom when I was 5 years old that I was going to adopt, and I was going to adopt older. Because that was when I found out that my dad is not my biological father."
Yeah.
And
that's
it
a
just
really
was so
beautiful thing
amazing
you do,
to
though.
me that he, married my mom when she was 18 years old with a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
And raised me as his own. That's why I'm a Dawson. And, when I figured that out and found that out, I just said, wow, like, what would that have been like? I have so many friends who are single, have single parent.
Yep.
And, what if I was 5 now or 6 now? Would someone have wanted to adopt me then? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to, when I get older, I'm going to adopt. I'm going to adopt older.
And you're absolutely right.
So, she adopted her daughter in 2014, when Isabella was 11. Family to me is blood or chosen. It is your community, it is your posse, it is your ride or dies. And I feel very lucky and grateful to have a very big family that encompasses the world," Dawson continued. 3. Ex-spouses Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman adopted two children, Connor and Isabella, during their marriage. Connor, 76, and Isabella, 29, were adopted by Kidman and Cruise before their 2001 divorce as toddlers. Bella and Connor, practicing Scientologists, chose to live with their father after the divorce. It's been speculated that they avoid Kidman since she's not a member of the Church of Scientology. In Leah Remini's tell-all book about Scientology, she shared that when asked if she spoke to her mother, Isabella said, "Not if I have a choice. Our mom is an SP. SP stands for suppressive person, which is someone who tries to block all the good in the world," according to Scientology's website. Kidman told Vanity Fair in 2019, "They are adults. They are able to make their own decisions. They have made choices to be Scientologists, and as a mother, it's my job to love them." Kidman also has two biological daughters with husband Keith Urban, Sunday Rose, 14, and Faith Margaret, 11. Cruise has a biological daughter with ex Katie Holmes, 16-year-old Surrey. 4. Sandra Bullock adopted her son Louis amidst her divorce from Jesse James, and 5 years later adopted daughter Layla. Bullock adopted both Louis and Layla from the Louisiana foster care system. When she announced the adoption of her daughter, Layla, she described her family as blended and diverse, nutty, and loving and understanding. In December 2015, the Lost City actress revealed that she kept her second adoption a secret to prove that she could provide a normal home environment for her kids. She compared the secrecy to living in the Witness Protection Program. 5. Hugh Jackman and his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, adopted their son, Oscar, and daughter, Ava, after struggles with fertility. Jackman shared that he and his wife, who was 40 when they married, struggled with miscarriages and IVF. When the two decided to adopt, they chose two mixed-race babies, calling it a no-brainer. "It was like, where's the need?" he said in 2009. The need was obviously mixed-race children, and that was it. 6. Jillian Michaels adopted her daughter from Haiti the same month her then-fiancé gave birth to their daughter. The former Biggest Loser star adopted her daughter Lucrencia in May 2012, the same month her fiancé Heidi Rhodes gave birth to their son Phoenix. Michaels and Rhodes have since split. The adoption process was long. She announced she was pursuing adoption in 2010, 2 years before she was finally able to welcome Lucrencia home. 7. Madonna has 4 adopted kids, David Bonda, Mercy James, and twins Stella and Esther. All 4 of Madonna's adopted kids were born in Malawi, Africa. She adopted son David in 2006, followed by daughter Mercy in 2009. 8 years later, she brought home twin daughters Stella and Esther. She told People in 2017, "Sometimes I would just close my eyes and just think, why isn't my kitchen filled with dancing children? There's so many children that need a home. I thought, what am I waiting for? Just do it." Pitt. She also has a biological daughter, Lord Maria Ciccone Leon, whom she had with Carlos Leon, and biological son Rocco Ritchie, whom she had with ex-husband Guy Ritchie. 8. Connie Britton adopted her son Yabi from Ethiopia in 2011. The Friday Night Lights actress shared that she decided to adopt after her father died. She picked Ethiopia because of her work with the African Children's Choir and Worldwide Orphans. She shared in 2017 that he, from the beginning, just inherently has had such an open and curious heart and love of life. If you like this video so far, please hit the like and subscribe button. 9. Julie Andrews and her husband adopted 2 Vietnamese orphans in the 70s. Andrews and her husband adopted their daughters Amy and Joanna when they were just 2 and 5 months old, respectively. The two didn't have any children together biologically, but both had children from previous marriages. Andrews spoke about her big family in 2015, saying, "And besides being a stepmother, I'm an adoptive mother, too. I have my natural-born daughter and Blake's 2 children, and then we adopted 2 children. Can you imagine the hodgepodge?" 10. Viola Davis and her husband, Julius Tenen, adopted their daughter, Genesis, when she was a baby in 2011. Davis announced she had become a mom during an acceptance speech in 2011 when she thanked her husband and our new baby Genesis. When Davis was on the cover of InStyle magazine in 2015, she shared that she always tells Genesis she was born from my heart, not my belly. 11. Hoda Kotb adopted both of her daughters after her fight with breast cancer left her unable to get pregnant. Kotb beat breast cancer in 2007, though her fight left her unable to conceive. But happily, the Today anchor announced she adopted a daughter in February 2017. She spoke about how lucky she feels to have adopted her daughter, saying when you're a new mom for the first time at 52, you get on your knees and say thank you, because you get to do something you didn't think you had a shot at. In April 2019, Kotb announced that she had adopted another daughter named Hope Catherine Kotb. Kotb and her former partner had plans to adopt a 3rd child, but the pandemic changed that. You know what's funny about the adoption stuff that's going on now? Apparently, it's really slow during this time, during COVID, she said during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live in July 2021. They said that a lot of people who maybe would normally feel like it would be something they'd want to do, have a child and then give it to someone to raise because they couldn't, are holding on to things because they don't have anything in that moment, she added. 12. Ayema Thompson and her husband informally adopted a former child soldier from Rwanda when he was 16. Thompson shared in March 2010 that she met Tindyebwa Agaba, whom she calls Tindy, when he was 16 at a Refugee Council event. He was sleeping on the streets of London at the time after escaping his home country Rwanda. Thompson invited him to stay for Christmas, and he's been a part of the family ever since. The actress recalled that slowly he became a sort of permanent fixture, came on holiday to Scotland with us, became part of the family. Thompson also has a biological daughter named Gaia, but struggled with IVF after her birth before adopting Agaba. "I couldn't have more children, and that was hard, but perhaps if I had, I'd have missed out on this extra active mothering that I've had with Tindy," she said, "because there was space in my life for him, and I don't think there would have been space if I'd had another young child around." 13. Kristen Davis has an adopted son and daughter. Just like her Sex and the City character Charlotte, Davis adopted a daughter, Gemma, in 2011. In her statement to People, she said, "This is something I have wanted for a very long time. Having this wish come true is even more gratifying than I ever had imagined. I feel so blessed." In 2018, Davis adopted another baby, this time a son named Wilson. In 2019, she appeared on Red Table Talk and spoke about adopting Black children. "Because my children are African American, I feel like it is my duty and my job to do as much research, as much work, build as many bridges as possible, because you are their community, and that is key, and that is so important," she said. 14. Exes Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have a large brood, including their 3 adopted children Maddox, Pax, and Zahara. In addition to their biological children Shiloh, Knox, and Vivian, Pitt and Jolie adopted Maddox, Pax, and Zahara from Cambodia, Vietnam, and Ethiopia, respectively. Jolie said of her adopted kids, "They're the greatest little people I've ever met, and they give me so much joy." During the press tour for Eternals, Jolie has opened up more about her experiences. "What is important is to speak with openness about all of it and to share. Adoption and orphanage are positive words in our home," she told Vogue India in September 2021. She added, "All adopted children come with a beautiful mystery of a world that is meeting yours. When they are from another race in foreign land, that mystery, that gift, is so full. For them, they must never lose touch with where they came from. They have roots that you do not. Honor them. Learn from them. It's the most amazing journey to share. They are not entering your world, you are entering each other's worlds." Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing celebrities who have made a difference in the lives of children through adoption. By sharing their stories, we hope to inspire others to consider adoption as a way of building a family and making a positive impact on a child's life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring videos, and let us know in the comments which celebrity adoption story touched your heart the most. Until next time, this has been Z Videos.